Okay, so welcome everyone to this live stream where we code a HTTP server from scratch. Yesterday I actually was particularly struggling with fixing our message parsing. We completely overthrew the model we were pursuing before. And then we also tried to make the sockets non-blocking. We were changing a lot of things. And I was struggling to keep my head wrapped around it. So yeah, it was not quite the best experience. Today we will try to make it work, and I hope we do so by the end of the stream. In fact, I'm confident we can do, especially, we will try. So let's switch the scene, open a new tmux session, and hop back into our main.cpp. So I think I want to make a very minimal version of this that compiles and such that we can actually look into this code with a debugger. This might probably be the strategy we want to pursue now. So we completely comment out this handle request thing method, and in our handle connection we also comment out this here. We just take in a connection here, and yeah, now we actually try to compile this. So let's see what happens. Let's see, make HTTP server debug mode 1 TLS 0 CC Clang. Okay, so parser. Okay, so handle connection. Okay, so the parser obviously is not a pointer. But I think we have to make it a pointer, otherwise it won't change. Okay, so SSL new, wait a second, plus content length. Okay, content length, nothing we declared. Okay, so in our handle connection we want to say parser content length. No. Let's just say usize u64. Use of undeclared identifier con in 606. So this established connection here, we don't need as well for the moment. Also, where's the handle request args? Here, clock. We don't need this. We don't need this. So we don't have a clock anymore. Close connection. 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 Oh, client. Oh, we have it twice. So let's do this. ev.pointer, ev.data.pointer. Assignment to cast is illegal. What? Why do we assign there? If void, where is it? 684. Max connections. Okay, so this is in this is here. Something we don't even need. So stir to parser. Content length string. So this is also this parse HTTP request. So HTTP parse HTTP header. Parser memfind2 CRLF memfind2 CRLF. Okay. Use of undeclared identifier sock handle. So this is in 5.535. Okay. HTTP request, handle get, handle post, handle put, handle get request. So this is something we don't need at the moment. If 0 and if, okay. Okay, now it compiles. Let's okay, where is it? Oh. Invalid length and chunk size provided. Nice. Pool allocator. Did we? Oh, it was the other way around. So it was this way around. Okay. Okay, so we want to now break at handle connection. So and break at handle connection. Now we run and curl -x get localhost 8080 index HTML. Cannot accept new connections. Max connections exceeded. Are you kidding me? Okay, so break at 681. Run. We have this. Why is it unable to allocate? Connection pool. Start adder. What? Okay, so where did it try to allocate? What? It should not allocate until this here. What? Why? Why? Break. So this is the chunk size. I wonder where it calls allocate. Allocate. It only does so here. What? Oh, it's the file cache. Okay. It's the file cache. It allocates. So why does it fail here? If there's no head. Adder plus equals chunk size. What is adder? This is a UN pointer. I don't know. So I don't see why a step into GDB. so let's break at 683. So this is actually the first problem. Even the allocation now fails. I don't even know why that should be the case. Max connections. Time size of client. Yeah. Max connections. Time size of client. That's right. Ooh. This might already be -1 because it's not big enough. Okay, so thread local memory, obviously not enough. Thread local memory. So I wonder. Where did we set max HTTP message length? This is one megabyte. So 1 megabyte. So this is already a lot of things. So our memory doesn't fit. A lot of megabytes here. That we probably don't need. So let's make it 1 gigabyte. And now break at 683. curl dash x get localhost 8080 index HTML. Okay, so now con is something. Events I. Events I.data.file descriptor. What? So it's not even able to read from this? Okay, so break at 709. Break at 708. Okay, we got here. We have some con. And now we step into the handle connection. This is the sock handle. This is the parser. So the parser is not initialized. This is a problem. Okay, so the parser somehow got initialized. Okay, so it's probably because we compiled on debug mode. We got this. Okay, and we're probably stuck in an infinite loop. So, what we probably want to do is initialize the parser. So for the connection has this buffered response writer, the response, the parser. So maybe we make an initialize method for the HTTP parser. And also a reset method. No. So parser offset 0, parser content length is 0, parser has headers is false, parser. So we want to initialize the parser header. I think we can do that. Init. No. We want to initialize the header map. Initialize.header map. So this is more or less the init. We want to clear the parser header.header map. What do we have as well? Parser content length is 0. Message body. where do I have it? So the parser message body is equal to null. So in here we can just say parser message body is equal to null. And we initialize it in our handle request. No, handle. What? How do we call it? Handle connection? No. Handle requests. Here we want to initialize we want to say init con parser and probably something like init con writer and init con response dot header map. Let's see. So break at handle connection, run. Okay. Okay, so this seems correct. So the header size is 85. So let's p the buffer at 85 \r\n. Next. We have a get method. All that works. P major version, minor version. That seems correct as well. And now we want to step into this. So header field line end pointer \r\n. Next TRLF pointer colon field name, field value, has content length, so it didn't have content length. Oh, curl doesn't send content length. So I guess when there is no content length, we just say it's 0. So if has content length, then we do this. If it doesn't have content length, then so message body, yeah, this is that. Starting from message body. So, okay, this should be the same. Break. Handle connection. P parser message body. P parser buffer plus parser offset. This is the same pointer. Oh no. Plus parser content length. Parser content length. Okay. So I think this should now work. Yeah. So here now we have to handle the requests. Handle the request. And for this we need a lot of things. Handle HTTP request. So this needs a connection, the file cache, some request local memory for allocating headers, and maybe a database. So if handle HTTP request, this is equal to -1, then we return -1. Okay, so this needs a lot of things that we have to provide. Clear con, so this is done down there. Okay, so con header, con response. Sorry. Okay, so let's say the buffered response writer is equal to con writer, the HTTP header is equal to con header, con response, and do we need something else? I don't think so. Okay, so let's say response header file cache sock handle, something we don't have at the moment. Sock handle response writer response header sock handle response writer so response header sock handle response writer. And obviously up here HTTP header. Oh, the message body. So we need those as well. So this, okay. So down here, when we call this, So car star message body is equal to con parser dot message body, and usize content length is equal to con parser dot content length. We could make it better. We could inject them all in here, but I mean, at this level we probably don't want to operate on these. So let's say we just put them all there. HTTP buffered response writer. So this is more like here, car star message body, and usize content length. So 1,000 arguments to this. But then we can just delete them all here. And yeah. Okay, so maybe we take the connection. Maybe we actually take the connection. So handle request gets response header, message body, content length, the file cache, and the request local memory. Yeah. So this as well. This gets the message body, the content length, and all of this. Handle put request. This gets the message body, the content length, and all of this. The resource. So maybe we leave out this one for now. So maybe we just say, okay, we don't care. We just do get and post for now. And now, here in our handle get request, we have a file bucket. What? File bucket file. Why do we need that? Oh, okay, for this. Okay, so this doesn't do that. So if content length is equal to 0, if content length is greater than 0, message body is, we don't need that. We don't need all of this. Request target. I don't think we have to do this. Init empty response. So if content length message body okay, this is it for the oh, what is this? If string equal request target, else do this, else do this. I don't know where this even belongs. Okay. So this makes it a little more simple. Same thing for this here. So if content length is greater than 0, we do this, else we do this. Put it here. We don't need this, we don't need this. If the we don't need this. File name dot pointer. Message, so this is the content length and this is the message body. Handle post request, handle put request. Does it build? No. Handle connection, okay. Undeclared label request cleanup. Okay, handle connection. Okay, so it needs a client connection, it needs the file cache. It needs the request local memory. It needs the DB, it needs the statement. Do we have that in here? Yes. Use of undeclared identifier. Handle connection. Use of undeclared identifier. Still. Maybe look at but 7 were provided, so 2 to 1. Comma's missing. Another comma is missing. Okay. So reset the init those. And we clear these. We already said that this is a writer. Reset the writer. Response. No member named header in client connection. So it's con parser dot header. Okay, use of undeclared label in 446. Okay. So the cleanup actually happens here. So we don't have to clean this up. Can we just return -1 here? We don't theoretically have to free anything, so I think we can return -1. Oh, there's the request. Clean up. Handle get request. Oh, okay, I see. No, we can't do this. Request cleanup. Oh. Okay. Okay. Con header, con parser. Put not handles. Okay. Okay, so this is now... I think this is the only problem. This cast here. So let's just make it a cast. This is probably not very safe whatsoever. So break, add handle, connection. Hey, we got a response. Oh! And it doesn't work. Segmentation fault. God dang it. We screwed something up. I wonder where its sag falls. Did we reset this here? I wonder why it seg faults. Ooh, I think we have to... No. In memcopy. What is this length? Where did it call? Hello? Where was it called? Hello, my terminal doesn't work anymore. Terminal? Okay, tmux. Attach session. Okay. So in memcopy, but ooh. Did we screw up? Now, where's this memcopy coming from? Backtrace segfault. So run. So it supposedly is this memcopy here. So let's break at 543. And it parser buffer from message body plus parser content length. How much do we want to copy? It is this here. Okay. 547. Run. Curl. So let's see. Print parser buffer plus parser offset minus parser message body plus parser content length. Zero. So this mem copy does work. If has headers. Oh, now it finds it again. Why? Oh no. So we have to zero out the memory. It's 0. What? Hmm. So if so it's still stack false. Break out of this loop here. So it tries reading again. Okay. So let's break at handle connection again. Are you kidding me? So if we step through it, it doesn't happen? Are you kidding me? You must be kidding me. Where is it happening? Huh? You must be kidding me. What is happening? Where's that broken memcopy call? Why is it spinning so often? Yeah, I don't get it. I officially don't get it. Which memcopy call is it? Handle request, handle connection. So it's this memcopy call. But why on earth? Why don't we get it in the debugger? So this already copied twice. So why does that second read? Oh my goodness, it's a U size. Please. If that's the problem. Okay, that probably was the problem. I wonder why the debugger is aware of that. Okay, so this works. This works. Somehow. So the next thing is would be to make the SSL thing working, because that won't work at the moment. That won't work. So establish SSL connection. Here we have to look at the accept. So I'm actually quite happy that this now works, because yeah, I was not able to wrap my head around that. Oh, okay, so first maybe let's test also whether the post thing works. So at gmail.com. Okay, seems good. Select star from users. Yeah, nice, this works. Okay, so let's do the SSL thing. We acquire context, we set the file descriptor. Okay. So if not SSL, probably just return -1. If we can't cannot acquire SSL object. We set the file descriptor. I think we need SSL free here. We do this, SSL shutdown. Do this and return, so return null, return null, return null, return SSL. Okay. So except now, the socket will be non-blocking. That means we have a problem with except, because, okay. Indicating a problem by return value -1. So if was not successful, so we need some for loop here, or some loop. And our red val is equal to this. And if red val is equal to 0, then we return no, if it's equal to 1, and we return the SSL object. If not, so if, else if red val is equal to 0, we return null, else return SSL or whatever. So return SSL, else if red val is equal to 0, return null, else so this will probably be the case. Or maybe let's do like this. So if it's -1, we have to check the error. So SSL get error. So error is equal to this. Int red. What does it take? the test, the value returned by that TLS SSL thing. Okay, so SSL red val. And SSL error won't read. So if error is equal to SSL error won't read, or error is equal to SSL error won't write, we have to do it again. So it's not equal to this, and it's not equal to this. And then we say return null. Or go to, let's say, take it fail, SSL fail. And this frees the SSL free SSL shutdown SSL and return null. So go to SSL fail. Log SSL cannot establish SSL connection. Okay. So down here, if not this, just continue. So let's try to compile this with TLS1. Except oh, we forgot the context, which is an SSL SSL context. Okay, so this took a while, but it works. It works. Hey, it works. So what if we do HTTP? It just hangs forever. Or whatever, I don't know. Okay. Nice. Oh, also, when we can't establish SSL connection, we want to close it. So close connection pool. The connection was reset. Okay. Nice. Nice. So let's say git add git status git add dot git commit dash m fix reading HTTP messages and according correctly with keeping state when message is not complete. Git push. Okay, so we fixed this. This is nice. So it needs some fiddling around. And there are probably a lot of bugs still in there. But it works now. It works. So the idea is we read once and we try to parse as many messages as we get inside that buffer. And when we don't find a character return line feed or the content doesn't fit, the entire content was not delivered, we issue another read, and if that read would block, we give back control to our event loop. So I think this is it for today. We were struggling yesterday, but we did it today, and that is nice, I guess. So it works again. Yay! Okay. See you guys. Have a nice day. Like and subscribe if you want.